there, I'm Michelle. I'm a group fitness instructor and I've worked with seniors for many years. In fact, I am a senior. So please join me in this cardio class with weights in a chair. Here we go. If you have weights, you can use them. You can also use a can of soup. We're gonna march. Warming up, shoulders back and down, sitting up tall and straight. Getting the blood flowing. Working on posture. Add a hammer curl. So thumb is up, we're bending our elbows and extending them out. You can also alternate if you want. One weight at a time, or one goes up, the other goes down. It's a mind-body connection. The more we practice those mind-body connections, the better we get at it, the harder we work. Just a few more marches. 4, 3, 2, set those weights down. Under your chair, please. Holding onto the chair, we take one foot out and in. Little movements, just tapping out and in. Let's change sides. Shoulders back and down. Alternate sides, here we go. For those of you who are feeling very ambitious and able today, you can take it to both feet together, out and in. Half-time jumping jacks in a chair. Holding on that chair for stability, but working on posture. If you want the core to work harder, that's our middle section, then try not to lean back into the chair, but hold it upright. Your upper body. 2 more. Last time. Now, heel. Alternating feet. Relax your hands. You could do arm movements without the weights as well. That will increase heart rate. I'm just bending my elbows, the same hammer curl without weights. Four, 3, 2, and lift up, up. Hip flexors. 4, 3, 2, change legs. Up, up. You don't have to lift high. 4, 3, alternate legs. Out, out, in, out, out, in. Lead with the other foot now. Out, out, in. Alternate. Right foot, left, right, left, left again. March it out. Just move those arms naturally, like you were walking. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in and just sway side to side. Take the hands behind the back and pull down and open the chest. Look over one shoulder, look over the other shoulder. Come back to center, release. Take another breath in and reach to the sky. Hands behind the head, tilting those elbows towards the floor and the sky, keeping the hips on the chair. 4, 3, 2, pick up your weights if you have them. They should be right under your chair. Take your time. So, we're gonna take those weights up and down in an overhead press, working the upper back. Again, you could do the same exercise without weights, just mobility in the shoulders and working those muscles around the shoulders and in the upper back. 4 more. 3. Last one. Hang on to that chair. Try to take the right leg out, extend it, and bring it back. And then the left leg. Working on those quads, the top of the legs, the front part. You probably feel it, a little bit of a burn. You can also take it back to a heel dig if that's more comfortable for you. A little bit harder when the foot is lifted. Longer levers are also harder. Let's try to coordinate one arm up, the other leg out. I'm slowing it down so we can think about it. Moving in opposition with the arms and the legs. You could do one arm, one leg, if that helps you to concentrate better, or if you'd like a little more stability with the chair. It's all good. There's no cheating in exercise. It's all work. Last time, roll the shoulders out. And we're going to take the feet wide. Pick up the weights if you have them. Otherwise, you just go through the movements. The arms up front. We're going to bring the elbows out to the side. Working that same upper back, trapezius. And other muscles assisting as well. And you could do one at a time. If that feels more comfortable, more accessible for you today. Listen to your bodies, that's the most important thing. And just kind of flow with it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the legs back in and bring the elbows into the rib cage. We're going to take it out and work through our shoulders, the rotator cuffs. Any swimmers out there? These muscles are probably strong if you've swam over your lifetime, because we use them a lot when we swim. You can again do one weight at a time, or set the weights down and just use the arms just to get the motion. Remember, the shoulders roll back and down. Trying to keep that nice long spine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now push it up, big circles. Pushing up, creating a sunshine and a rainbow. Couple more. Last one, hold it up here and sway again. Now let's take the arms a little farther apart. Going into lateral flexion, side bend. And if you want, you could put the hands on the shoulders if that shorter lever feels more accessible for you today. You can also place the hands behind the head. Something for everyone. Whatever feels good. Keep those elbows pulled back the best that you can. Last time. Come back to center. Now rotating. Take it one way. Nice and slowly. Small movements. I just laid those weights in my lap because they're pretty light weights, but if you prefer, just set them down on the floor under your chair. Whatever is the best for you if you're using weights. Breathing. Having fun. Last time. Now alternating. Take it side bend, twist, and twist. Side bend, twist, and extend the arms down by the side. Take the right arm up and back. To your range of motion, you could do this with a bent elbow to shorten that lever to make it a little bit less intense and change directions. Or you can lengthen it. One shoulder may feel different than the other shoulder. Respect that and listen to it. One more time. Bring that arm down by the side, shoulders back and down. Reach up with the other arm and circle it back. Change that lever to short if that feels better. Lengthen if it feels good. You can mix it up. Change directions. Good. Last time. And then roll the shoulders back and down. I'm going to set my weights down now because we're using our legs again. I want you to scoot towards the front of the chair, holding onto the chair with your hands. We're going to take that right leg out and we're going to tap, going into plantar and dorsiflexion of the ankle, otherwise pointing and flexing the foot. You can point, you could do it slowly, a little bit faster. We'll get your heart rate up faster. But it doesn't take much at our age to get our heart rates up. Let's change feet. The foot doesn't have to be far away from the chair, but it can be a little bit more of a stretch for you, a little more of a challenge. Now take it out, and we're going to tap side to side. Four, three, two, last time, change sides. Four, three, two, and back to center. Lift the heels and lower the heels. Lift the toes and down. The toes don't lift very easily, do they? Heels up, then to the toes. We're rocking forward and back. Try to keep your body from moving with your feet like this. Just keep your body nice and still and just work through the feet. Now, hold the right leg up and roll the ankle. Change directions. And set it down. Lift the left leg up, roll it around the ankle, rotation, and change directions. And set it down. Cross the right leg over the left leg if that's accessible to you. If not, cross below to the best of your ability. And we're just gonna take this into a stretch, hinging forward at the hips with a long spine, shoulders back and down. The neck is long too. Bring it back in. Now, we're gonna take the opposite arm of the leg that's on top and reach across to that thigh and turn and look, keeping the neck nice and long and the spine very long and tall. And come back to center. Bring that foot down and cross the other leg. Maybe this one's a little bit easier for you. Maybe not. Listen to your bodies. Okay, so hinge forward, stretching through the low back and the hip, known as the gluteal muscles, maybe the piriformis, a smaller muscle, and then come back up. And then reach across with the opposite hand of the leg that's on top and pull and look over the shoulder. Feel that nice long spine even though it's twisted. Come back to center and put the heels together. We're gonna open and close both feet at the same time. 4, 3, 2, now just the right foot. Left foot. Last time. Marching. 4, 3, 2. Hold the right leg up again. Use your arms to support. Now we're going to circle at the knee joint. It's a very interesting joint. It allows us to do a lot of different kinds of movements, change directions. Joints wear out as part of the aging process. That's why it's important to keep them mobile and strong by strengthening the muscles around them. Bring it back down. Pull the other leg up and circle. Shoulders back and down, just from the knee. And change directions. Now, take the right leg out and reach wherever your hands naturally slide down your leg without bending the knee. They may be way up here. They could be at the knee. They could be all the way to the foot. Everybody's different, and sometimes genetics plays a role. Sometimes it's just practice, tight muscles. We shorten our muscles every time we move. And if we don't stretch them, they just get shorter and shorter. Now, while you're in this position, can you push the toe to the floor and stretch out the top of the foot and the shin? So this is plantar flexion of the ankle. And then come up slowly. Take the other leg out, extend it, slide down. Stretching through the hamstrings and low back. Again, lower the toe towards the floor, the best of your ability. And then just feel that stretch all through this area. Hurts so good sometimes. Stretching should not be painful. If it is, we're not doing it enough. Come up slowly. And then take this leg up again and turn the foot in and then out the other way. Inversion, eversion. It's a funny way to move the ankle. We don't do it very often, but our joints memorize this movement. It helps us from falling or getting injured. A couple more and change legs. And it's mobility of the joint. Again, in different directions, different planes of movement that allow us more options in life. Last time. Okay, we're going to take it forward, forward, and backward, backward. Now speed it up. Notice how my spine is not rotating, but my shoulders are a little bit. That's okay. You can do one leg at a time like I've changed to now. Or you can go back to out, out, 1, 2, 1, 2. Other foot leads now. So I just changed the foot that starts. Same movement. You can always slow it down if this feels better for you. Half tempo. It's all good. Movement is good. It should be good. Especially when joints are aligned. We're the most stable. Last time. Now take the hands to the hips, roll the shoulders back and down, take the knees out and in. The heels are lifted slightly and connected. Try to keep them connected if you can. Working the inner and outer thighs. Next time, just the right leg. Here we go. Right only. 4, 3, 2, change. Other leg. One stays still, the other moves. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Shoulders back and down. Now let's jazz up that toe, heel a little bit. Add a little arms. Snap. Toe, heel, toe, heel. Add a little attitude. We all got it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Using your arms to help you push up out of your chair, I want you to take the arms to your hips or by your sides so you can grab the chair, and we're just going to practice sitting back down in that chair, sticking our behind back and grabbing the chair and lowering it down, trying to fight gravity. Kind of our life story, right? Push up. And if you can't get up all the way, that's okay. Do what you can. Maybe you just get up an inch and you go back down. Everybody's different. We all have strengths and weaknesses, and we're all in a different place every day. Our bodies are always changing, but we got to keep moving to keep mobility in our life. It's kind of redundant, but it's true. We have to use our muscles and joints in order for them to continue working. And that's what we're doing here. One more time. If you're really strong, maybe you can do it without the arms. Keep the arms out in front and challenge you in a different way. Let's roll those shoulders back now. Take the feet to the side to get them a little bit out of the way, just a little wider than the hips. The hands are resting on the thighs. And I want you to just look in the distance with a neutral spine. So it's our natural curvature of our spine. Take a deep breath in. Now we're going to try to round our spine by tucking our chin and pushing our back towards the back of the chair. And then we're going to come back up and take a big breath in. And then round back. Inhale. Exhale. Looking good out there. Keep it coming. We got it going on. Senior fitness. You can slow this down if you have a long torso. You want to take more time. When you tuck the chin, it's not resting on your chest. It's active still, as if you were holding a little ball, like maybe a tennis ball there, and trying not to drop them. Drop it. One more time. Bring the legs all the way together and take both hands to the side. One's going to be on the chair, one's going to be on the thigh, and we're going to look over our shoulder in a deep twist. If that's uncomfortable, take it a little less. Do what your body allows you to do. It's about mobilizing the spine. Let's go to the other side now. Go as far as you can, but don't overdo it and don't force it. It's very important to listen to our bodies. Okay, now we're going to take one weight or no weights, and we're just going to lift the arm up and down, working the shoulder, the front attachment of that shoulder muscle. One more time, and then let's switch to the other side. One more time, and then we're going to pick up that other weight. If you're using weights, you can do all of this without weights. We're scooting towards the end of our chair, and we're going to hinge at the hips with a flat back, and we're going to take one arm back and in, and then the other arm back and in. Working through the back of the upper arm, known as a tricep muscle group. Trying to keep the shoulder stable and the elbow moving. One more time. Now extend both arms down and turn the palms to the wall behind. Roll the shoulders back and down. Push. We're hinged forward with a flat back still, and we're pushing towards the wall behind us. Working still through the shoulder muscle, the back attachment. A few more times. Breathing consistently. Last one. Now I want you to bend your arms so they're a 90-degree angle, and then take them out to the side and down. So it's a short lever, side lift or lateral raise, working the side attachment of that same muscle, the shoulder. And it usually fatigues fast because it's a smaller muscle. Couple more. Last time. Now, bring the arms out in front if you can, with or without the weights, and we're going to go through a little shoulder movement here. Move up an inch and down an inch without changing the angle of your elbow. The elbows stay the same, and we're just moving through the shoulders an inch or two, either way, building strength in the shoulder joint, known as sawing. One more time. That'll wear you out fast, right? Okay, set those weights down. Place your hands on the chair again for stability, and we're going to circle from the hip joint with a short lever leg. You can slide along the floor if you have a hard surface. If you're on carpet, it's a little harder. Change directions. Or you can lift it if you want to work those hip flexors a little harder that we worked earlier. Last time, change feet. circle. Last time, change directions. One more. Now, take it over to the left side and lean in to your best ability. Now tuck the chin and round the spine, pushing it back, stretching through the side body as we look over that shoulder. Come back up slowly and take the arms over to the opposite side and curl down, finding a nice round spine to the best of our ability. It takes time to get there, so be optimistic. The jar is half full. Okay, back to a march. The hands could be rounded like this or flat like this. 4, 3, 2, heel digs. Push it out. Opposite arm, punch it out. This is our last song, so enjoy. Now to the corners right here, take it out, in. Out and in. 4, 3, 2, alternate. Center and out. Center and out. March. Looking good, feeling great. We got it. 4, 3, 2, take it wide. Still marching. Just changing the angle of the hip, a little rotation, external rotation. Bring it back in. 4, 3, out, out, in. Out, out, in. If the arms are messing with you, just don't use them, or hold on to the chair if you want more stability. Slow it down if you're having a hard time keeping up. If the heart rate's getting up too high, you know yourself better than anybody. We all have different ages, different backgrounds, different levels of fitness, but we're all working towards the same goal. Aging gracefully, keeping our mobility. Change other leg, leads. Last time. Take a deep breath in, and that's our class. Thanks for coming. Give yourselves a hand.